Hey Pisces, I'm tuning in for a reading today. Let's go ahead and see what messages Spirit has for you today. Holy Spirit, channel through the messages that Pisces needs to hear most at this time. What are your messages for Pisces? What does Pisces need to know? Okay, you are the blueprint. Purity is the antidote of misery. Oh, Pisces. Okay, this is crazy because I just restarted the reading and this was the same card that I just got again. So, Pisces, Spirit wants to get a message across, and I'm getting that this is very important. Some of you Pisces, you may not realize that your aura, your soul is very high vibrational. You have a very pure, loving energy about you. And there's something about you, Pisces, something about your light that repels the shadows. It repels the darkness, or it repels toxic people. So you may notice some people get triggered around you for no reason. And misery loves company. And when you don't feed into this negative energy, when you don't give into negative people or toxic relationships, they perish because you're no longer feeding that energy. There's something very pure about your soul, something very high vibrational about you that keeps you protected. It keeps you safe. I just heard out of harm's way. Yeah, Pisces, misery loves company, and negativity, toxic people, complaining, the energy of anger, the energy of hatred, it vibrates at a certain level. And what I'm getting here, Pisces, you're at a very high vibration because that's not you. You don't engage with those energies. And Spirit is saying you are the blueprint. You are some kind of example, Pisces, and Spirit is guiding you. Spirit is working through you. Pisces, you're naturally happy people. You're naturally joyful. You're naturally uplifting. The only time when you feel down, the only time when you feel drained is when you have people that are negative around you or an environment that is toxic. Okay, because you Pisces, you absorb energy. Okay, you can choose to observe it and not connect with it if you have strong boundaries. But most of the time, the longer that you stay in a situation, the longer that you stay in a relationship or an environment that is toxic, that begins to drain your energy. Again, Pisces, you have the ability to transmute energy. So you don't send this energy right back into the world. You transmute it into something positive. But Spirit is saying something about you is an example, and you are some kind of a role model because you are pure. Your soul is pure, is what I'm getting here. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What are your messages for Pisces? And what do you want Pisces to know at this time? Attitude change, fragile ego, drama, and commitment. I'm already getting a few messages here. Someone around you is having a reality check. Okay, they're having some kind of attitude check. I don't know who this person is, but they can't approach you the way that they approach other people. They can't get away with things when it comes to you. Other things that they may do to other people is like they can't get away with that when it comes to you. Fragile ego. This person is almost like they do the most to protect how fragile they feel inside. And something about you, Pisces, is not allowing this person to run game. It's not allowing them to be toxic. So whoever this person is almost like they're containing themselves or they're holding themselves back from what they really want to say or what they really want to do, because we have drama here. It's almost like this person likes to create chaos. They like to create drama. They're not at peace within themselves. And it's almost like if this person feels like they're not getting enough attention, if there's a peaceful, harmonious, silent environment, it's like this person will create chaos. They will literally instigate drama because they're not at peace. So wherever this person goes, they create chaos and drama. And something about you, it's like it's not allowed. Whenever you're around, this person has to contain themselves. They have to hold back because, hey, they're needing to have some kind of attitude change. Their fragile ego has them overreacting. Yeah, I don't know why commitment is here because I'm not seeing this connect to this message. I'm going to have to clarify. But it says here, you are the blueprint. Purity is the antidote of misery. Whoever it is that you are, Pisces, you are an advanced soul. You've reached a level of inner peace that only ascended masters or people that are in the ascension journey will reach, because the only way to get there is by doing the inner work. And this is part of ascension. It's not something that happens accidentally. This is not a coincidence. This is not something that happens by chance. Whoever it is that you are, Pisces, your soul is elevated. Your soul is on a path of ascension, and you have some kind of inner peace to where not only do you bring peace to the situation, you don't allow chaos around you. So there's someone here that is biting their tongue, they're holding back, and they're trying to restrain themselves because whenever you're around, they can't create the drama or the chaos that they usually create. This person likes attention, is what I'm getting here. Pisces, I'm literally hearing that song. I don't even know what it's called, but it's something along the lines of "You just want attention," something else. I've heard that song so many times. It's so catchy, but I can't even recall the lyrics or the name of the song or who sings it. But someone here, it's like they just want attention. Whenever things are silent, peaceful, calm, they have to instigate. Okay, I'm getting the energy of an instigator. This person creates drama out of nothing. Yeah, they like the bickering, they like the back and forth. Something about them is not at peace, and whenever there's peace in the environment, it's almost like they're not used to it. So they have to create some kind of drama, they have to rattle things up. Yeah, Pisces, this person lives for drama. They like it. Okay, they like the chaos. Attitude change. It's almost like when you're around Pisces, this person has to change their attitude or they have to change the way that they speak. And I'm getting someone literally biting their tongue. They have to hold back what they're going to say, they have to hold back what they really feel. And what I'm getting here is, again, someone here is overreactive or they're trying to overcompensate because their ego is very fragile. And with you are the blueprint, this person recognizes, Pisces, that you have authority in the situation. They know it. This is why they're holding back. But naturally, this person likes to create drama. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What are your messages for Pisces? What do you want Pisces to know? Block and delete. Okay, Pisces, this is crazy because this is the second time that I start your reading. And last time when I was shuffling your cards before I got interrupted, the two cards that came out were Purity is the Antidote of Misery and then Block and Delete. These were the two cards that came out of 100 and something cards. And then we have the same cards coming in again. So Spirit is trying to deliver a message here. Some of you Pisces, you don't allow negativity around you. You don't allow complaining. You don't like drama. You're the kind of person, Pisces, to put a stop to it immediately. Whether you block and delete, whether you create distance, whether you have to distance yourself from a person, change locations, whatever it is that you have to do, you are prioritizing your peace of mind. And not only yours, but the environment that you're in. I'm getting here, Pisces, wherever it is that you go, you leave the places and the people better than when you came. There's something here about peace and harmony. There's something very harmonious about your aura, about your energy, that you stabilize environments that are explosive, reactive, static. It's like you bring some kind of harmony into the environment. And yeah, block and delete. You're not allowing anyone to create drama. You're not allowing chaos. And I'm getting here with block and delete. Someone was not able to get a word in. It's almost like you just said no. Okay, there was no questions asked. There was no negotiation, no discussion. You just said no. And you closed the door. Block and delete. Yeah, Pisces, I'm getting here that wherever it is that you are in your journey, you are prioritizing your peace and the peace of the environment. And I'm getting here with commitment. This is a commitment that you have with God or that you have with the divine or your higher self. You are here for a greater calling. You are here for a reason. You have a purpose. And a lot of people that are lost, a lot of people that don't know what to do, a lot of people that are feeling empty, it's like they don't know what to do with that empty space. So they fill it up with drama, they fill it up with chaos, they fill it up with addictions. And what I'm getting here is you're not about that, okay? So someone here is having to hold back their words and bite their tongue because you're not allowing this in the environment. Again, you are the blueprint. They know that you have the authority. And at the end of the day, this person knows that you're right. I'm getting here, this person is a drama queen or a drama king, okay? Because this drama energy that I'm getting here, I don't know who this is. This may be a masculine or a feminine energy, but this is what they do. Okay, they like to instigate, they like the drama, they like the back and forth. They want to get some kind of reaction out of people, whether it's positive or negative. They want people to feel bad for them. Okay, I'm getting here victim mindset. So I don't know who this is, Pisces, but you're not allowing this. Okay, block and delete. You're not allowing for a conversation. You're not allowing for negotiation. Yeah, Pisces, I'm getting here that you have the final say in the situation. Purity is the antidote of misery, and misery loves company. Pisces, you're not associating with this kind of dynamic. You're not allowing this kind of toxic behavior to exist around you. Okay? And someone knows that. It's like they have to respect it, but they don't like it. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What do you want Pisces to know in regards to the situation? What are your messages for Pisces? It's so funny, Pisces, that we have the two cards that came out in your last spread. Spirit is trying to deliver a message here, Pisces. I'm getting that you have the code. You figured something out. You've achieved a level of inner peace and harmony that you are bringing into the environment. Some of you Pisces, you may be very adaptable. You may be able to change and to fit and to adapt to different environments like a chameleon. But what I'm getting here is that you're so strong within yourself that now the environment, the people are adapting to you. And your vibration is the vibration of peace and harmony. So it's not that, oh, everybody has to follow Pisces or Pisces is the one. It's not even about that. It's that Spirit is working through you and you are here for the greater good. The peace and harmony that you're bringing into environments is for the highest good, for you and for them. Even if they like to instigate drama, they know that it's not good for them. They're just creating more chaos. So again, Pisces, this is something about you. You are the blueprint. You've been able to achieve something that first happened within you and now it's happening outside of you. Whatever this is becoming some kind of domino effect. Okay, we have craving you as your next message. Someone here craves your attention and it's almost like they like to create drama to get your attention. But with block and delete, creating drama actually got them cut out of your life. So it's almost like a child that wants attention from a parent and they start to throw a tantrum. They start to create drama or chaos. They start to become problematic or rebellious because what they really want is attention. And I'm getting here that this person tried to do this with you and you shut the door. You closed it, okay? You stopped it right in its tracks, block and delete. And now this person is realizing, hey, if I want attention, if I want Pisces to be in my life, I can't be this drama queen. I can't be this drama king. And they're craving your energy. They want your attention. It's almost like this person acted like a child is what I'm getting here. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. They crave the peace that you bring, but they like to disturb it to get your energy, to get your attention. That's weird, Pisces. I've never gotten that message before, but I'm getting the energy of a child throwing a tantrum. Okay, even if this is an adult. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What are your messages for Pisces? What do you want Pisces to know? Dominate. Oh, Pisces. Okay, yes, you are the blueprint, and they know that you're right at the end of the day. They know that you want the best for everyone involved in the situation. So someone here is having an attitude change. And I keep hearing drama king, drama queen. Whoever this person is, they know exactly how to get attention. They know exactly what buttons to push. And it works on other people, but it doesn't work with you. Again, you're the first person to, I'm getting here that you might have disciplined someone, Pisces. Is almost like disciplining a child, but this person is an adult. And the way that you did this is by removing your attention. And this is why they're craving you. But at the same time, it's almost like they want to act out to get more attention or to get more energy from you. But in reality, this is what caused you to cut them out or block this person off. Block and delete. That doesn't work with you. It might work on other people, but it doesn't work when it comes to you. The energy that they're craving is yours. Again, this inner peace, this harmony that you have, it's affecting the environment. It's changing the environment to where the energy may have been static, reactive, chaotic. You bring some kind of order, okay? You're dominating with your energy. And again, it's for the greater good is what I'm getting here. Holy Spirit, clarify block and delete. What do you want Pisces to know about block and delete? Pisces to know about block and delete. Okay, we have the world. Ooh, Pisces, no, you close something out. This is permanent. The last reading that I did, we also had the world. And I'm getting here, Pisces, that when you close out a cycle, it's permanent. You're not here to tug at the band-aid. It's like you rip the band-aid off. Okay, you do what needs to be done. When you reach that point, Pisces, when you're done, it's official. When you make that decision, there's no going back. And what I'm getting here with block and delete in the world, something here finalized. You made a decision, Pisces, and you fully closed the chapter. You may have closed the whole book because the world is an energy here of completion. A lot of people go through a spiral. They go through multiple cycles of the same lesson. And with you, Pisces, I'm getting that this was the final cycle. This was the end of the world. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify, block, and delete. What do you want Pisces to know? Okay, 7 of Cups in the reverse. It kind of came out sideways, but I'm going to take it in the reverse. Yeah, you blocked and deleted someone out of your life because they were playing games or they were creating chaos or they were creating confusion. As you can see here, it's like some kind of fog to hide the snake. Someone here wanted to cast an illusion or they wanted to create confusion so that they could play games. And that doesn't work with you. Again, it's like a child that wants attention. They're throwing a tantrum, they're being dramatic, and what they want is attention. But with you, that doesn't work. You're not going to reward that behavior. Yeah, Seven of Cups in the reverse. This person is an agent of chaos, is what I'm getting here. It doesn't matter who they're with or where they are. Wherever this person goes, they bring chaos and drama. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify, block, and delete. What do you want Pisces to know? Okay, Ten of Cups. Wow, Pisces, you are protecting your happiness. You're protecting your inner peace. You're protecting the harmony in your life and your fulfillment. Okay, the Ten of Cups is not just the happiest card. The Sun is also the happiest card in the deck, but the Ten of Cups talks about your emotional fulfillment, feeling full, feeling happy, feeling satisfied, not feeling restless or the need to search. The Ten of Cups is all your cups are full. There's inner harmony, there's fulfillment, there's joy, there's happiness. And what I'm getting here, Pisces, is in order to maintain the Ten of Cups, you have to cut out the drama. In order to maintain this happiness or this fulfillment, you cannot allow people that have that need for attention, or that have that need for, I don't know if this is fighting, bickering, going back and forth. It's almost like this person seeks that rush. They may not have a purpose, they may not have a dream, they may not have a goal that they're working towards. So all their energy goes towards creating drama, and you're not allowing that. Okay, Ten of Cups. You are preserving your inner peace, your happiness, and your fulfillment by blocking and deleting, by eliminating the things that are threatening your peace. Okay, and a lot of the times is going to be people. This can be family members, this can be friends, this can be people in your community. Whatever this is, Pisces, your block and delete is literally protecting your inner peace. I literally just heard someone couldn't get their way with you. Yeah, Pisces, I don't know who this person is, but they get away with a lot. And again, what they do is they create drama, they get attention, they may have some kind of victim mindset or victim mentality, and that's how they harvest energy from people. This is how they take energy. Whether they're fighting or being dramatic or being chaotic, whether they're crying and asking for attention, whatever it is, I'm getting the energy of someone childish. Ten of Cups, they couldn't get their way with you. They tried the same tactics, they tried the same things that work on other people, and it just doesn't work with you. You blocked and deleted this person, or you removed them from your environment, you removed them from your energy. Yeah, the world, you closed out a cycle. Ten of Cups. Why? Because you're protecting your inner peace, you're protecting your happiness, your well-being, because it's taken a lot of work to harvest this energy, to create this environment, and you're protecting this at all costs is what I'm getting here. So craving you, someone here is craving your energy, they're craving your attention, and the tactics that they use on other people to get that attention is what got them blocked and deleted out of your life. You remove this person. Again, Seven of Cups in the reverse. This person is an agent of chaos. And with the Ten of Cups, this is what you're protecting at this time. Ten of Cups, community, love, soulmates, harmony and relationships and family, divine connections, heart opening and expansion, wholeness. This card has the powerful energy of connected hearts, giant love, and devoted acceptance, often seen as the one big happy family card. It's a giant yes for relationships and love, and it predicts your fairy tale ending. And hey, you get to decide what the soulmates and unicorns ending looks like. Allow your heart's expansive energy to pour into all your connections, including those with your community. In shadow, this card suggests that you need to look at how you feel about yourself within relationships. If you're looking for a white picket fence in order to find happiness, remember that your joy will come only from the inside out. By waiting for other people or better things to create your happiness for you, you undermine your own power to create feelings of love. Bring gratitude and generosity to your life every day. Focus on others and gift them your energy through time, kindness, and service. The affirmation is, I live in a state of oneness by bringing harmony and love to my relationships. Pisces, yes, you're not feeding the drama. You are fighting fire with water. You're not fighting fire with fire. You are fighting fire with water. You're just putting it out. You're not even allowing it the space to breathe, because fire needs air to breathe. But the element of water completely puts the fire out. Okay, when you fight fire with fire, you just feed it. It becomes bigger. You just completely put it out with water. Yeah, Pisces, chaos, drama, it doesn't exist in your environment. Okay, Seven of Cups in the reverse, because you block and delete these people. You remove them from your life like they never existed, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, Ten of Cups, you're protecting your peace of mind at all costs. You are the blueprint. There's something here that you did, that you figured out, that other people don't understand how you got here. They don't understand how you cultivated this energy within you, because a lot of people feel miserable. This is why they're negative. This is why they're complaining. This is why they're hating on other people, because they feel miserable. Okay? Misery loves company. And a lot of you Pisces, you may have completely removed people from your life to the point where it was just you and God. because you didn't want this energy around you, and now it's paying off. Now you have the Ten of Cups. You had to do what you had to do. You had to make tough choices, but the Ten of Cups is worth it, is what I'm getting here. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify fragile ego. What do you want Pisces to know about fragile ego? Okay, we have the Sun, Leo energy, and Leo does represent the ego, the healthy ego, the pride. We have the Six of Pentacles. Clarify fragile ego, Holy Spirit. Two of Wands. Pisces, your happiness, your joy is literally triggering to other people. It upsets them that you're happy. I don't know for who this message is for, but the Six of Pentacles talks about achieving some kind of balance within yourself. The Two of Wands, a lot of people feel on the outside of your life. A lot of people feel like they're on the sidelines watching you. And with the Sun here, it's taking you a lot of work to cultivate this energy. Okay, you're shining, Pisces, you're glowing, your aura is huge. Okay, not just big, it is huge. It is very expansive. And the Six of Pentacles, this is due to some kind of inner balance that you've cultivated within yourself. And the Two of Wands, there's a lot of people that want to know how you did it, and they're watching on the sidelines, but at the same time, they're hating. It's like they're trying to attack what you have while still trying to figure out how you got it and still trying to befriend you. Yeah, this is where the drama comes from. A lot of people that are upset in their life, okay, that feel miserable, are trying to, they're trying to poke the bear, is what I'm getting here. But again, with the Sun here and the Ten of Cups, it's not worth it for you to engage with this drama. You don't get anything out of it. These people get an adrenaline rush, is what I'm getting here, but you don't feed off of that energy. You create your own. Yeah, Pisces, for some of you, I'm getting some kind of parasitic energy. These are people that are literally looking for drama just so that they can feed on the energy. They're looking for chaos. Yeah, even if it's subconscious, they may not even realize that they're doing this on a subconscious level. Even if they think it's unintentional, that's what they're doing. Okay, they're seeking drama, they're seeking chaos, and the Two of Wands, they're not happy where they are, and it's almost like they're looking at you. They're observing you with the Sun here and the Six of Pentacles, and they want to know how you got there. They want to know how you've cultivated this energy. What steps did you have to take? What did you have to do in your life? What did you have to sacrifice? And with the Two of Wands, again, they're wondering, but at the same time, they're still trying to attack. They're still trying to throw stones your way. I'm also getting here, Pisces, with purity is the antidote of misery, that your pure soul, your pure heart, your high vibrational energy literally deflects these energies away from you. So sometimes you may not even have to do anything about it. It's like your aura, your soul is deflecting these energies. It's almost like a built-in defense system, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, craving you. Someone's coming back for more. They're still throwing stones. They're still trying to get a reaction or a trigger from you. But at the same time, they're longing for you and they're coming back around. Okay, this is a very difficult energy to understand because they may not even know what they want. Again, consciously saying that they want one thing and then subconsciously doing things to trigger people, to create drama. Yeah, Pisces, you're not buying into this. You may see this person as a child, as a toddler throwing a tantrum. Yeah, Two of Wands, they're throwing stones your way, but your energy is deflecting it. Purity is the antidote of misery. If you were in the same vibration, Pisces, then you would feel those emotions. You would be in the same environment. But because you're vibrating so high, these people are literally being deflected out of your life. Instead of bringing you down, they're literally just being kicked out of your energy. And that happens when you build yourself so strong that they have to either rise to the occasion or they have to leave. 28:28 on the clock. And in the past, Pisces, you may have noticed that it did affect you. You may have noticed that certain environments, certain people eventually started to get to you. Okay, if you stay in an environment for too long, it eventually starts to seep in. And now you're so strong within yourself that you're not adapting, you're not changing like a chameleon. The environment is adapting to you because you are the blueprint, because you are bringing harmony and peace to the environment, and that is for the greater good. So when people go against you, they're not just going against you as a person, they're going against God, they're going against the universe. They're going against the highest good for everyone. And this is why they're receiving karma. Okay? Misery loves company. The only reason they create this drama is because they feel miserable. And that is their karma. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify attitude change. What do you want Pisces to know about attitude change? Six of Wands. Pisces, someone here is changing the way that they speak to you. They're changing the way that they approach you because they see you as someone who's very successful, and they've seen that what you do actually works. They've seen that what you do actually brings results. And with the Six of Wands here, an attitude change, it's like whoever these people were, they were throwing stones, they were talking behind your back, and now that they see that you're winning, it's like if you can't beat them, join them. Now they're trying to come back around like friends or like supporters. But yeah, these people were haters from the start. Two of Wands. They're changing their attitude now. They're changing the way that they speak to you, but it doesn't matter because you already know who these people are. It's not that you don't forgive. You do forgive. You do let go because it's not about that person. It's about you. But you don't forget. You don't pretend it didn't happen. You don't just treat them like friends. You're not just going to pretend it didn't happen. You're not just going to sing around and dance around the fire and braid each other's hair and tell each other's deepest, darkest secrets. You're not going to do that because you've seen their true colors. Again, you've forgiven these people. You let this go, but you're not going to forget it. And some of these people are trying to come back around with an attitude change, speaking to you differently, trying to be more respectful, trying to find a way back into your life. Because why? Six of Wands, because what you do actually works. They see it, Pisces, and they've seen it from the start, but they thought that they could bring it down. They thought that if they united and teamed up against you, that they would bring you down. But now that they see that they can't, and now they're trying to join you, okay? This is why their attitude has changed towards you. And at the bottom of the deck here, we have triggered, okay? They're triggered by your success, but again, if you can't beat them, join them. That is their mentality. Okay, these people go both ways is what I'm getting here. They have no loyalty. Yeah, Pisces, whoever these people are, you already know it, but they can't be trusted. It's not that you don't know if they can't be trusted, it's that you know that they can't be trusted. A lot of people, when they go through a betrayal and someone is seeking forgiveness, a lot of people go through that cycle of, I don't know if I can trust them again. But the thing is, you do know. You do know that you can't trust them. So I'm getting here that it would be going against yourself or going against your higher knowledge to give these people a second chance. So again, Pisces, it's up to you. But with craving you and block and delete, I'm getting here that when you're done, you're done. This is permanent. You're not going back on your decision. Someone here is having an attitude change because they see they can't take you down. They can't go against you. So now they want to join you. But your commitment is to yourself. Your loyalty is to God, is to the divine, is not to these people. With the Six of Wands here, I just heard your energy is undeniable. So even people that are speaking against you, other people are viewing them as haters because again, your energy is undeniable. Maybe in the past, when people were teaming up against you, it's almost like, why are all these people against Pisces? Why are all these people speaking negatively? Why are all these people trying to paint Pisces as the villain? And now they're realizing, Pisces, that again, it's just you there. It's just you standing there. We have this entire crowd. Why? Okay, you are being led by the divine, Pisces. The spotlight is on you. Okay, the trophy, you have it. You claimed it. And this is why people's attitude is changing towards you. Again, Pisces, once you see their true colors, there's no going back. It's not that you don't know if you can't trust them, it's that you know that you can't. Okay, so Six of Wands coming in, victory and success. Success, a leadership, accomplishments, being seen, becoming an influencer. Victory, optimism, and inspiring others. Relish the sweetness of this victory. Something that you've been working towards is finally coming to a successful fruition. And it's time to celebrate your wins, beautiful seer. Gift yourself permission to bask in the warm glow of accomplishment and allow the supportive community around you to witness and appreciate the progress you've made. Taking time to see your own radiance is as important as making the next move on your journey. Accepting success will see more of it. Others will turn to you for wisdom now. So step up and share your brilliance. In shadow, this card points to shying away from public attention and hiding your light from the world. It may also indicate someone who craves external validation instead of turning to their own inner compass to define success. Again, Pisces, these people are sheep. They look to other people to get validation, whereas you look to God. Your validation comes from the divine, is what I'm getting here. Remember that no one else in the world has your magic, and that the most important person to impress wholeheartedly is yourself. The affirmation is, I am worthy of this success, and I am grateful that I am seen. Pisces, again, people are speaking to you differently. People's attitude has completely shifted, but once you know, you know. You can't go back. You can't forget the things that you've seen. You can't forget the things that people did. Again, you've forgiven them because it's not even about them. It's about you. Because if you were holding on to that, you wouldn't be able to vibrate as high as you are now. So when you drop that, then you're able to rise. Okay? So your energy, Pisces, it's pure. and it's coming from source because you've done the inner work. You're glowing, Pisces. Even if you try to hide it, people can see it. Okay, you're radiant, and it's because you did the work. There's no shortcuts around that. Six of Wands, attitude change and commitment. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify attitude change. We want Pisces to know. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Someone here wants a new start, Pisces, but in the reverse, you're not allowing for this new beginning to happen. Because an Ace of Cups in the reverse talks about a false start. In the upright, it's a brand new beginning. It's a clean slate. But in the reverse, there's lessons here that you're not willing to repeat. You've learned the lesson the first time, Pisces, and you don't need to go through the same cycle over and over again. You learned the lesson. You don't need to go back is what I'm getting here, the world. You finalize something, and someone here wants to restart things. Someone here wants a fresh beginning, but you're not allowing it to happen. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Because you already have the Ten of Cups in the upright. The Ace is the one. The 10 is the ending. You've reached the end, Pisces. You've reached a result. And what I'm getting here is that it's almost like someone is asking you, hey, Pisces, do you want to try again? Hey, Pisces, do you want to do this again? Hey, Pisces, do you want a fresh beginning? Let's just wipe the slate clean. Let's just try this again. And you're saying no. Ten of Cups. Because you already did the work. You're not going to allow someone to hold you back. You're not going to allow someone to pull you back in. Okay, fragile ego and craving you. They make everything about themselves is what I'm getting here, and they don't even realize it. Drama, okay? Yeah, you're not going to allow things to go backwards. You're not going to repeat old cycles. You learn the lesson is what I'm getting here. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify attitude change. Okay, the Moon. The Ace of Swords. And the Seven of Wands. Oh, Pisces, yes, you're protecting your energy. We start with the Six of Wands, and we're ending with the Seven of Wands. You're not allowing any kind of haters around you. And as you can see here, it's only you in both of these cards. It's like all these wands are trying to poke in. All these wands are trying to burst your bubble, vibrating so high that they can't reach you. Okay, so the Six of Wands and the Seven of Wands, you are protecting your energy, you're protecting your space and your boundaries, and most importantly, you're protecting your peace of mind with the Ten of Cups. You're protecting your happiness. And a lot of people don't understand, like, why is it that Pisces doesn't want this? Why is it that Pisces doesn't want to try again? It's almost like they're viewing you as the villain. They're viewing you as the bad guy. Someone here is saying, Pisces, that you don't forgive, okay? But there's a difference. You do forgive, you just don't forget. Ace of Swords, the Moon. Someone here was they were trying to get their way, Pisces. They were trying to keep secrets. They were trying to create an illusion. They were trying to keep you confused. And with the Ace of Swords here, I'm getting Archangel Michael's energy. You know the truth about people. You know the truth about situations. And you're not going to fall into an illusion. You're not going to allow confusion to keep you in the same place, or to keep you stuck, or to keep you in certain environments or relationships that are not beneficial to you. Okay, see how we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse, and then we have the Ace of Swords in the upright? You chose clarity. You chose truth, is what I'm getting here, over an illusion. Yeah, Seven of Wands. You're protecting your energy from haters. Why? Six of Wands, because you're winning. Because what you did, Pisces, was remove all the toxic people from your life. People that claim that you were the villain, they're being exposed, okay? They were the drama kings. They were the drama queens. They were the ones rattling things up. They were instigating against you. Again, Pisces, they couldn't take you on. They had to team up to take you on, and they still couldn't win. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify the Moon. What do you want Pisces to know about this Moon energy? I just heard secrets. Pisces, some people that were close to you, it's almost like you may have never expected these people to turn on you, or you may have never expected these people to create gossip or rumors about you. People were very curious to know what it is that you know, what it is that Pisces is hiding. These people wanted to know your secrets, but in the process of trying to expose you, they exposed themselves. Clarify the Moon, Holy Spirit. What do you want Pisces to know? Okay, Eight of Swords. Someone was creating a narrative, or someone was creating some kind of illusion here, and it's almost like they wanted you to believe it. But in reality, when they're projecting this illusion, the truth is you could see the whole time. You didn't have a blindfold. You weren't tied up. You knew the truth all along. You may have just, Pisces, some of you may have gone along with it to see how far someone would go. But with the Eight of Swords here, the projection or the illusion that they were trying to cast on you, it didn't work. Okay, the Moon, trying to expose you, expose them. Okay, they are haters. Seven of Wands. They're haters and everyone knows it. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify the Moon for Pisces. Okay, we have the Chariot. Someone's intention was to slow you down or get in your way. Someone's intention was to derail you from your path, but it didn't work. It's almost like you had too much speed, you had too much momentum, and this person got caught up in the process. Now their attitude is changing. Now they're realizing that they're blocked and deleted. You've eliminated this person from your life. They're realizing, Pisces, that the tactics that work on other people, they just don't work on you. You're different. You're wired differently. In the Seven of Wands here, this talks about your willpower. That's your solar plexus chakra. The energy that you have, the momentum that you have, Pisces, is coming from above. It's coming from the divine. And again, they can't stop it. They can't get in the way or they get burnt. Okay? They get karma for getting in your way because you are the blueprint. Spirit is protecting you, Pisces. These people are receiving karma and they don't like it. Okay? This is why they're seeking forgiveness. This is why they're trying to come in as friends, or they're trying to pretend that they were always on your side because they don't want the karma for their actions. But energy doesn't lie. Energy doesn't lie, Pisces, and God, the universe, knows who these people really are, what's in their heart, what's in their mind, and what they actually did behind closed doors. The Moon. Their secrets are coming to the light, is what I'm getting here. Again, trying to expose you, expose them. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify drama. What do you want Pisces to know about drama? Okay, Nine of Swords. Pisces. This is crazy. It's almost like they tried to disturb your peace by creating drama, and now they're the ones that can't sleep. Now they're the ones that are restless. Now they're the ones that can't stop the negative thoughts, that can't stop spiraling. Okay, the Nine of Swords is a card of paranoia, anxiety, sleepless nights, restlessness, negative thoughts, maybe even depression. What they tried to create in your life came back times 10. And that's the power of karma. Yeah, Pisces, your commitment to the divine, your commitment to God, your commitment to your higher self is what keeps you safe from these energies. Because if you go down to that level, if you return that energy, then you're in the same vibration. And staying high vibrational is the only way to avoid the drama, to avoid the chaos, to avoid the negativity that comes with those actions. Because every action has a consequence. Whether people call it cause and effect or karma, it always comes back. It circles back around. And now they're going through the Nine of Swords. They tried to instigate, they tried to create drama, they tried to disturb your peace, and now they're in the Nine of Swords. Okay? I'm getting here purgatory. Okay? It's almost like they're in this holding cell, they're in this holding period, and their spirit, their soul is not at peace. The decisions that they made went against their soul, it went against their spirit, and this is why they're in some kind of internal chaos. Okay? Their mind is filled with some kind of negative thoughts or some kind of spiraling. All those birds represent the mental noise. And look how many dark birds there is compared to the only white bird. Okay, the white bird represents the positive thoughts. All these dark birds represent the negativity, the shadow. Yeah, so someone here is really going through it, Pisces, because of what they did. Whoever this person is, they didn't believe in karma, but now they do. Now they realize that it all does come back. It does all circle back. So Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, attitude change. They're trying to change their attitude, but this is deeper. They can't avoid the karma that they've created. Holy Spirit, what are your messages for Pisces in regards to this situation? What do you want Pisces to know? What do you want Pisces to know, Holy Spirit? Pisces, I just heard someone is changing their story. And what I'm getting here, Pisces, is that you may not say much, but you observe everything around you. You take it in. You may not say anything in the moment, but you observe it. You know it. You understand what's happening and why it's happening. And what I'm getting here, Pisces, is someone is trying to change the story. But what they don't realize is that you observe everything. You know exactly what happened. You just didn't say anything about it. And again, it's like they're trying to come back around saying that they were always there for you, that they were always supporting you, that they always knew you were going to make it. And with the Nine of Swords here, it's like they can't escape the karma. This is why they're trying to get right with you. But this is not just about an apology. This is not just about repenting, because again, this person's just trying to get away from the karma. It's not that they changed. okay? Because the Nine of Swords, they have to go through the process. The only way out is in. And this person thinks that getting right with you or changing the story of what happened or begging for forgiveness is going to change the consequences of their actions, and it's not, okay? The karma is already there, is what I'm getting here. And again, Pisces, this is not something that you did. This is something that is happening on a divine level, okay? Nine of Swords and drama. This person is trying to change the story or the narrative of what actually happened. But with the moon here, you knew everything all along. You just didn't say it, okay? You observed it, you clocked it. You just didn't tell this person. And this person thinks that you didn't realize or that you didn't notice. This is why they're trying to lie their way out of this. But it doesn't work, okay? The only way out is in. And this person's trying to avoid the work. Okay, we have believe it to see it. Pisces, yes, your faith has saved you. Your faith has helped you move forward. And a lot of the times, people want to see it before they believe it. People want to have the result or they want to have the evidence before they actually do something. And that's not how faith works. And I'm getting here, Pisces, that miracles happen for you all the time. And it's because you believe, it's because you have faith. And that's what connects you to the divine. Okay, Pisces is the 12th sign on the zodiac wheel. You're already in the afterlife. You're the most connected sign to the spiritual realm, and you're more on the other side than you're here. This is why they say the high priestess is living in two worlds at the same time. Yeah, believe it to see it. Your faith has saved you. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What are your messages for Pisces in regards to the situation? What do you want Pisces to know? Okay, we have toxic. Yeah, Pisces, you know who the toxic people are. You just may not say something. It's not like you're going to go up to them and let them know, hey, you're toxic. This is why you're no longer in my life. You may not even have to do that, Pisces. You may just distance yourself from those people or from those environments, okay? Again, 10 of Cups. You're protecting your peace of mind. You're protecting your happiness. You're protecting the harmony in your life. And with believe it to see it, again, your faith gets you through a lot. And these people may not have faith. They may not have belief. Again, this is why they did what they did. They didn't think it was going to come back to them. They didn't think they were going to have consequences for their actions. And now they're believers because they're going through it. So toxic people, okay, intellectual. Pisces, a lot of you, it's almost like you get underestimated because you stay quiet. But you realize everything that's happening around you and you connect all the dots. I'm getting here a silent energy. We don't have the high priestess, but I'm getting the high priestess energy. So intellectual, toxic, and believe it to see it. Someone here thought that they were smarter than you, or that they could get you to believe something, or they could get you to agree with them. You're so strong within yourself, Pisces, that no one can really change your mind about things. No one can really get you to go against your beliefs and what it is that you know to be true. Again, Pisces, you don't follow the mainstream narrative. You don't follow the sheep. You're not a part of the crowd, is what I'm getting here. You are the blueprint because you're doing things differently. A lot of people, Pisces, they live by the same mentality. They do the same thing. And it's a lot easier to pull someone down than to lift someone up. And what I'm getting here is you do things differently, okay? You're not the same. You're not wired the same. You're not toxic, okay? These people, Pisces, wherever they go, they bring drama. Again, they're instigating it. They can't be at peace. They can't be in silence because they have all this chaos within. Okay, Nine of Swords. If they didn't believe, they do now. Intellectual, someone didn't expect you to be this intelligent, or someone didn't expect you to know so much, or to be able to shift the dynamic because you changed the script. Something here wasn't supposed to go in your favor because a lot of people came up against you. But in reality, Pisces, when you have God, when you have the universe on your side, no one can come up against you. Okay, Nine of Swords, they're going to receive karma regardless. And saying sorry or changing the story is not going to get them out of this karma, is what I'm getting here. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What are your messages for Pisces? Soulmates. Pisces, you may have a lot of soulmates, and there's something that you do to where you have a genuine connection with people that you just meet, even strangers on the street. You're able to make an authentic, genuine connection. And this is why a lot of people think that you are their soulmate. Yeah. Something about your purity inspires people, but it also triggers some kind of drama or reaction. Because again, it's almost like, I don't know what this is. It's almost like fighting with their higher self and fighting with their lower self. And one minute they admire you, one minute they love you, and the next minute they're trying to break you down. The next minute they're trying to instigate against you. Okay, and real soulmates don't do that. Okay, so a lot of people may feel an attachment or a connection to you, but you have this effect on everyone because you are authentic, you are genuine. So people are making a real connection with you because you're real, because you're authentic. You're not faking something. Yeah, someone here thinks that you are their soulmate, but in reality, this person is toxic and there's some kind of bond here. Pisces, another message that I'm getting here with the Chariot is you may have not understood why some things happen out of your control. And I'm getting here, Pisces, that a lot of people have been eliminated and removed from your life, even when you didn't really have a say in it. Okay, and what I'm getting here with the Chariot is because you are the blueprint, because you do have a mission, because you do have a purpose, Spirit is not going to allow someone to misguide you. Spirit is not going to allow someone to pull you into a side quest, to derail you from your mission or your purpose. I'm getting here, Pisces, that it's not even about you. It's about the mission, it's about the purpose. And this is why Spirit is eliminating anyone that gets in your way. It's not in a negative way. It's in the sense where Spirit is literally removing them for them to do the work on themselves because they're going to have to do it eventually. Okay, that's ascension, that's evolution. And what I'm getting here with the Chariot is you have a lot of momentum, you have a lot of speed. And if people get in the way, they're going to get burnt. They're going to get pulled aside by Spirit. Because again, it's not even really about you specifically, it's about the mission, it's about the reason why you're here. Okay, you are the blueprint, and Spirit is working through you. Okay, the Chariot is also card number 7. 7 is a lucky number. A lot of people perceive you as divinely favored or lucky, but it's because you're doing God's work, it's because you are in alignment. Okay, you've controlled the shadow and you've integrated it with your light. And instead of your shadow pulling you in an opposite direction and the light pulling you in another direction, you're getting them both to work together. Okay, and they're moving in the same direction. This is what the dark horse and the white horse represent. So some way, somehow, you manage to tame your shadow. You manage to integrate your shadow to the point where it's not destructive. It actually works in your favor. Okay, so the Chariot energy in the moon, we have a lot of major arcanas coming in. I'm getting here that Spirit has a say in a lot of the things that happen in your life. And in the beginning, you may have not understood this. You may have not known why certain things were happening. But it's because you have a mission, it's because you have a purpose. And with the Chariot here, if people do get in the way, they do get pulled aside by Spirit. It's almost like Spirit pulls them aside for them to think about their actions. There's no way around it. There's no way out. They have to go in. They have to go through the process. The Chariot, victory, speed, and action, determination, harnessing and uniting opposing energies. Success, travel, confidence, willpower, and control. The universe constantly gifts us the opportunity to become the person we want to be. It's a magical time for taking inspired action. Push ahead with willpower and determination because you will get there. Remember, inaction is the same as deciding to stay still. Chariot reminds you that while you're on your way to your goal, you need to make decisions about your best path forward. If you feel pulled in two different directions, know that you will be able to coax both of these energies towards the same target. Charging ahead without paying attention to your path can sometimes be harmful to those in your wake. So take care not to trample on others on your way up the mountain. Choose the things you really want, focus your efforts, and move swiftly. If you aren't sure what your direction is, then it's time to make some plans, align goals, and spark dreams. Your affirmation is, I choose who I am becoming, and I run towards it with conviction and consistent motion. So Pisces, with the Chariot here, I'm getting that Spirit is really working through you, and it's creating more speed and more momentum. Again, people that try and get in the way, with the 9 of Swords here, they get instant karma. Okay, people that are trying to create drama, people that don't believe, they're starting to believe because 9 of Swords. They're receiving consequences for their actions. They're receiving the actual karma, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords. I keep hearing they're in some kind of purgatory. Whatever this is, it's a very low vibrational energy. 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, and we have the Sun here. This is why a lot of people feel triggered when it comes to you. Because you're in a very high vibrational energy because you did the work. A lot of these people try to manipulate their way or take shortcuts, and that's just not how it works. Energy doesn't lie. They can't pretend their way into ascension. Period. They're receiving instant karma for their actions against you. Holy Spirit, what are your messages for Pisces in regards to this reading? Okay, we have Moody and Ego. Pisces, this is the second time that we have Ego here. We have Fragile Ego, and then we have Ego coming in from a different deck. And what I'm getting here with Moody is that some of these people don't really even know what they want. Again, because they're not at peace within themselves, because they don't know themselves. It's almost like they go against themselves by the things that they do. If they sabotage themselves, they're also going to sabotage relationships and connections around them. Whether consciously or unconsciously, they create collateral damage. Okay, some of these people, they have a lot of mood swings, or they change their actions based on their mood. So if one day, Pisces, they're friendly and they're kind and they're loyal, and the next day they're gossiping or acting like an enemy or using certain information against you, it's like you never know what side you're going to get. Okay, and I'm getting here a flip-flopping energy. Yeah, you can't trust these kinds of energies because they don't have loyalty. Pisces, I'm also getting a message here, even though we don't have the Justice card out, I'm getting the energy of justice. Receiving their karma is literally justice for what they did against you. And again, a lot of these people didn't believe in karma. They didn't believe that their actions were going to have consequences. And again, Pisces, when you are the blueprint, when you're being led by the divine, whatever it is that they do against you, they're doing against God, they're doing against the universe. You have a calling, is what I'm getting here, Pisces. And you keep your soul, you keep your energy pure. You don't mix your energy with negativity. You don't allow this drama. You don't allow this toxicity around you. And this is why you're elevating. Okay? What I'm getting here, Pisces, is that some people asking for your forgiveness is because they're trying to avoid the karma, but that's not how this works. You already forgave a lot of people. You're not going to forget. You're not going to pretend it didn't happen. But a lot of these people are asking for forgiveness or are pretending to be friends or trying to change their story. They're changing their attitude because they're trying to get out of doing the work. They're trying to get out of karma. And I'm getting here that God, Spirit, isn't easing up on them. The only way out is in. It's like there's no way around doing the work is what I'm getting here. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What are your messages for Pisces? What do you want Pisces to know at this time in regards to this reading? Secret hater. Pisces, this is crazy because we have the moon and we have the 7 of Wands. Someone pretended to be on your side. Someone pretended to be a supporter, but they were actually hating the entire time. And for some reason, I'm getting water energy. This could be a Scorpio. This could be another Pisces. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, because the moon energy represents the water signs. And with the 7 of Wands here, this person tried to get close to you to get information. It's almost like they wanted you to open up, but in reality, they never were for you. They were never there to support you. This person would take anything you would say and twist it and tell other people. They just gossip about you, Pisces, because they don't have anything better going on. You, Pisces, you may have suspected this. This person tries to come in as a support system, as a friend, but what they're trying to do is gather information. They're trying to see how much information they can get out of you, because in reality, they're not really a friend. If your intuition has ever alerted you about a person or has ever stopped you from saying certain things or talking about certain topics, is because this person is harvesting information. Okay, so if you don't feel comfortable talking about certain topics, or if you feel like someone is asking intrusive questions, is because you're trying to use this information against you. So there's something here about keeping quiet. Okay, with the moon here and the 7 of Wands, I keep getting High Priestess energy. We don't have the High Priestess here, but there's something here about remaining silent. I keep hearing harvest information. Someone's trying to harvest information on you. Again, someone pretending to be a friend, telling you personal things or telling you private things because they want you to open up. I just heard the word vault, okay? Spirit wants you to conserve your energy. It's not about being secretive. It's about being private, and some things you're not meant to share. Yeah. Secret hater. This is not about closing up, Pisces. It's not about building walls and not letting anyone in. It's about being selective with what you say or how much information you share or what kind of information you share. Okay, so 7 of Wands, 9 of Swords, and the moon energy. It's almost like someone here is trauma dumping, or they're telling you a lot of things because they want you to share as well. But this entire time, it's like this person has a plan. This person has a scheme. They want to know more. Okay, they want to see who Pisces really is, and they want to know all your deepest, darkest secrets. And this is why I'm getting Scorpio energy. It doesn't have to be a Scorpio, but with the moon here, this person is able to harvest information from other people, but when it comes to you, you have some kind of divine seal or divine protection over your life. This is why they're trying to ask intrusive questions. This is why they're trying to get you to open up. And I'm getting a completely different message, Pisces, because that's not initially what I was getting, but the moon and secret hater. Someone here is trauma dumping or opening up because they want you to do the same. but again, they're harvesting information. Okay, they're being driven by their ego, and again, this person is moody, so you don't know what to expect from this person. They could pretend to be a friend today, and then tomorrow they're gossiping, they're making up stories. Yeah, toxic. Okay, I just noticed, Pisces, that one of the cards fell on the floor, and it says here, the path to hell is paved with good intentions. So with secret hater, someone around you, again, whether they're pretending to be a friend or whether they think they actually want to be your friend, I keep hearing harvesting information. So someone may have good intentions, quote unquote, of being a friend to you, but I'm getting here that the path to hell is paved with good intentions. So be careful what you share with this person, and be selective, Pisces, how much time you spend with them or what you tell them. Okay, because I keep hearing trauma dumping. It's almost like someone is opening up or trauma dumping because they want you to do the same. They want to also harvest information. And with the Seven of Wands, there's something here about keeping your boundaries strong and keeping your energy clean. Okay, I don't know what this is, Pisces, but I'm getting an energy here of someone being very intrusive. I don't know if it's the same person from the beginning, because I'm getting a different energy. It could be the same person, but I'm getting a completely different energy. There's someone here that does something for attention. They try to create triggers, they try to get attention through drama. They're in chaos, they're in confusion, and they bring this chaos everywhere they go. And now with the moon and secret hater, I'm getting a completely different energy. So this may be two different people, but I'm getting here someone's trying to harvest information by pretending to be a friend or by opening up because they want you to do the same. I don't know what this is. I'm going to go ahead and head over to Patreon for the extended. For the ones of you that do resonate, the link is down below in the description box. We're going to go ahead and look into this energy. What is it that Spirit wants you to know? What are their true intentions? What don't you see coming? And finally, Spirit's guidance and advice. Blessings, Pisces. Take care.